Do you have staff who are exhausted and reaching burnout? It's been such a challenging year for all staff in schools who have worked tirelessly to support and educate children and young people learning in school and at home as well over the last academic year. In Lincolnshire and nationally, we're hearing that staff are struggling with the enormity of their role in supporting children and young people's mental health and well-being, alongside managing heavy workloads and keeping up to date with ever-changing policy and guidance as well. I think now it's absolutely vital that we focus on the mental health and well-being of our staff teams, with proactive as well as reactive strategies in place, so we can continue to make sure that we do have healthy, happy, great teachers in our classrooms who are able to do the really important job of supporting children and young people mental health and well-being and their education as well. Through KYRA, over the next year, we have three main offers of support for schools in this area. We have a new KYRA Mobilise Staff Wellbeing project, which is a one-year project which will support you to explore the evidence and best practice in a number of key areas addressing staff mental health and well-being. We will focus on the important role of leadership and the governing body, as well as the individual response to well-being. We'll be looking at how we can open up the conversations around mental health and well-being, and that's so important. I think in schools we're absolutely brilliant at doing this in terms of the children and young people we support, but what about for our staff teams as well? And again, looking at things like addressing any mental health stigma in schools, which we know does still exist. We'll be looking at the growing evidence base supporting reflective practice for all staff. We will also be looking at the role of workload and professional and career development as well. In terms of outcomes, we aim to support you to develop effective practice and policy that genuinely supports staff mental health and well-being. And as another type of outcome, if you like, we'll be supporting you to look at some policy for your school or potentially a mental health charter as well. The strength of Mobilise, as always, is collaboration. So this project really is about working together as a cluster of schools, sharing ideas, best practice, problem solving together with the support of some county agencies and services as well, to make sure that we really can get this priority right in our schools and get some practical things happening that are really going to make a difference. The deadline to register for this project and all of our Mobilise projects is Tuesday the 20th of July, just so that we can make sure we get information out to you before the end of term. All Mobilise projects commence in September. The second CPD offer we have is a 6-session online CPD programme focused specifically on workload and well-being. So if you know in your school that it's workload that is really impacting on staff well-being, then have a look at our programme, and some more details around that can be found on our KYRA professional development offer on our website or on this week's bulletin, and that project starts in September as well. Finally, we have the fabulous Hope Smith from the Pilgrim School, who is leading some CPD with us this year, focused on staff wellbeing and resilience, and also mental health for senior leaders. So have a look at Hope's offers through our KYRA professional development offer as well. We would love to continue to support you next year with this really important priority for schools. So do have a look, and we hope that you'll join us for some of this important work next year.